It's March the 4th, and the Ocean Phoenix and its group of 5 catcher vessels are making their way to St. George, one of the Pribilof Island group in the Bering Sea, heading for shelter from a storm that's forecast to reach sustained winds of 55 miles an hour southwest. It's pretty rocky now, as you can see, as we head in that direction with Margun beside us, and we should be at the island late tonight.
Winds diminishing to 40 knots this afternoon. Seas 22 feet. For tonight.
Security, this is Vester on Margun is aground here on the north side of St. George Island.
Roger, I understand. Okay, and sounds like you already did clear out your aft deck as much as you could. If I could have you just take one more last look before we come over the vessel with the basket, just to make sure there's no loose gear that could get blown around or stuck up into our rotors or anything like that. Just make sure that's all put away so we're not blowing stuff around. And also, just so you know, we've got 5 persons on our helicopter tonight, and you have 5 on your vessel, Aaron. Over.
Roger. So, you can tell them.
Yep. And you can expect, if we do have any trouble with our helicopter, we're basically going to be forced to slide to your left or to your port and try to make it to the beach if we have to make an emergency landing. So you can expect us to fade off to the left if we run into any trouble ourselves. Do you have any other questions, sir?
No, I understand that we're taking 1 person in the basket, and it's most important to let the basket land on the deck first to avoid static electricity.
Correct. And yes, 1 at a time. That'll work great. So we'll be coming into a hover shortly off your stern. And we'll pick up the first 3.
Okay, roger on that. And I got 4 out of 5 people up here, and I'll advise the 5th one. He's my engineer, so we'll be the last 2 up.
It's like they jogged into it along here, and then they started to go and turn in towards the beach.
Yeah.
And just kept going.
Beach. We have shut down our main engine. We are hard aground. We've taken a 30-degree lift, and the beach day is pushing us further up on the beach. Over. Uncle Margun, Constant Kodiak. Roger, understand your main engine has been shut down. You are still on the ground with a 30-degree lift. Requesting taken. Apple current is pushing you over. We have a westerly wind at 40 knots and a 5 to 6 foot sea at the beach. Over.
So it's daylight here about 10 o'clock in the morning off the north coast of St. George Island on the Pribilofs, and there's the Margun hard and fast on the beach, taking a pounding from a fairly heavy westerly swell. Where we're located, there are sometimes, I'd say, a 15-foot swell and 40-knot wind. The crew were lifted off just before daylight by the Coast Guard helicopter, and there's possible salvage operations being put into effect, but she looks pretty well up out of the water there.
We're going to proceed ahead right now and hoist the first 3 crew members off. I think tonight the best option for your rescue is just the basket. We'll plan on sending the basket down with just directly to your deck. We'll have you get in one at a time into the basket. When that basket comes down, you already know, probably Skipper, that there's probably going to be some static electricity built up in the cable in the basket. So you need to let that device touch down on the deck before you touch it.
I understand that we're taking 1 person in the basket, and it's most important to let the basket land on the deck first to avoid static electricity.
Correct. And yes, 1 at a time, that'll work great. So we'll be coming into a hover shortly off your stern to pick up the first 3.
Okay, roger on that. And everybody's listened in. I got 4 out of 5 people up here, and I'll advise the 5th one. He's my engineer, so we'll be the last 2 up. Okay, so the first 3 of my crew is out on deck and ready.
Sector Juno 6005, channel 21.
6005, this is Sector, go ahead.
Sector 6005, we will be moving in right now to start the hoisting of the first 3 people on the Margun, and probably will not be able to talk to you while we're doing that. So we'll let you know when we have the first 3 off, but otherwise we'll probably be on radio comms with you. Over.
This is the Margun, Coast Guard Hilo.
Hey Margun, go ahead.
Well, we got our system down, the first 3, so Paul and I are going to go next. You can come in and get the 2 of us.
Okay, so you do want to come off then?
Yeah, I don't think there's much more we can do here, so you can come get the 2 of us.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Skipper, that last one was a little bit hairy. I don't know if it got any worse out here. I don't know if we could come back and get you as far as just where you are with the winds and stuff. So I agree. Let's just come get you right now.
Okay, that's what we'll plan on. Paul and I will be ready. This will be my last transmission.
005, roger.
Margun, you still on there, Dick?
Okay, Margun. The Hilo's here, I gotta go. So, thanks for everything.
Sector Juno 6005 has all 5 DOB from the Margun on board, and we are en route to St. Paul, ETA 0825 local.
805, everyone clear of the Margun.
Over. Yeah, correct. We, the last couple of hoists, we were in a pretty heavy snow squall too, so I just as soon get the heck out of there, to be honest with you. Over.
Yeah, Coast Guard here. The rest of us here, good job this morning. Which city you want to go? Good job.
Thanks, sir. Sure appreciate that. We're going to get these guys up to St. Paul and get them some coffee.